Hi, I'm Heather from booktubes, and today are my favorite heroines. These are ones that I came up with right away that were on my favorites list. They're also all kick-butt heroines. I will have a future video featuring quiet heroines because I by no means think that the only way to be a strong heroine is to physically be able to beat somebody. So much of what you like about a book has to do with the main character, and something that often goes awry in romance books specifically is that the main character is not that likable, right? The humor is her doing stupid things and getting into all these situations, and you're like, don't do that. Or the whole conflict is she won't believe him, she won't trust him, he tells her that it's not true, and she's like, no. Can you tell I have a pet peeve with this? Okay, so when I'm reading, I am living vicariously through the main character. That means I want the main character to be making smart decisions and put in good situations. And even if she's not in a good situation, making good decisions where I can be like, yes, yes, yes. And I despise when that doesn't happen, truth be told. Despise it. So these are some of the ones that I like them. I like them a lot. I like them from page one. It doesn't take forever to get past all their stupidity. They go around helping people. My first one is from Fall and Crest High, which is the Fall and Crest High series by Tijan, and that is Sam. Sam has been through it. You don't even find out everything that she's been through in the first book, but she loses her entire support system, and in the first book we see her finding a support system. Through every book she actually gets more of a found family and more people that are there for her, and you see her own personal growth, not only because we start in high school and go through college, but also just she finds strength, she finds peace and healing. Sam does not give a crap. She is shut down emotionally when we meet her, but also she just never really cared about status and being the most popular. She just genuinely didn't. She didn't think that it was that important. She had bigger issues on her mind. And she does this in a way that I find to be very likable. Okay, sorry if I moved. I had to return my daughter to my husband, who let her escape. Yes. Sam does such a good job with Mason and Logan. She's kind to other girls, but won't take crap from them. I just like that she's not super insecure, and she has different issues than your normal high school girl, I guess. I just like her. I think that she is the type of person who, if people are decent to her, she's more than decent back to them, but if they're not, then, you know, she is good without them in her life. Number 2, I have Ice Planet Barbarians, number 1, by Ruby Dixon. Georgia is like the leader of the humans. They have been captured by an alien race. The ship that they're on crashes, those aliens bail. They're on an icy planet with a tribe of big blue aliens. And these aliens are good, but they need women. They don't have nearly enough women for everybody to go around. They also have a symbiotic relationship with a little like glowy thing that helps them to find mates. And Georgia leaves the ship to try and find something to ensure survival for the humans and stumbles across her mate. At the beginning, they don't share language. That gets fixed. Arguably, yes, some people don't like her. I liked her because she wasn't just laying around waiting to die. And I liked that about her. I also liked that she kind of embraced the situation instead of trying to figure out over and over again, how do we get home? No, I can't love you. I want to leave. No, she like embraced the situation and was like, hey, life could be worse. We're obviously stuck here now. Let's adapt. I like that. I like that a lot. Number 3, I have Magic Bites, which is Kate Daniels' number 1 by Ilona Andrews. This is a mercenary in a paranormal world of Atlanta, and she is a mediocre mercenary on purpose and has a romantic relationship. This romantic relationship, while we meet him in the first book, takes a couple books to develop. But she is so freaking cool, and she has swords, and she's amazing with them, like top-notch amazing with them. And she's smart, and she's clever. Yes, she is a little bit of a self-sacrificer, but still, I like her. I like her relationship with Curran. He's the Lord of the Shifters. The first book, not as great as the rest, but I do like reading it because you get to meet Curran and you see that meeting in Unicorn Lane, and they're so sweet and so cute together, even though they're not sweet and cutesy people. I don't know. I just really like her. She's completely loyal and smart and funny. Number 4, Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, Selena Sardathion. I freaking love Selena. I miss her. I'm not gonna lie. She's an assassin. She's an assassin with a moral compass, and a lot of people don't like that she's an assassin with a moral compass and a teenage girl, and also likes dresses and chocolate and reading and playing the piano. But for me, I'm like, dude, that's me with a sword, and I'm good with a sword, and that is everything I've ever wanted out of my entire life. So I love her. I love her relationships. Did I freak out at the chocolate scene? Yes, I did. Were there some decisions that I was like, oh, for the love of God? Yes, there were. But I love her. And Selena Sardathion, Queen of Shadows, that was peak. That was just my favorite. I loved it. I love everything about it. Yeah, I really miss her. I do. But if you know, you know. Yeah, she's definitely one of my favorite heroines of all time. I was sucked in from the very first page. I loved her. She's just clever and funny and so good with those swords, while also playing the piano, reading, like shopping for pretty dresses. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I like her. She's the only person not straight out of a romance novel on this list, and it's because she completely deserves that spot, 100%. Number 5, we have Cash, Henchman MC, number 2, by Jessica Gadziala. I like a lot of her heroines, but Lo is so memorable in my mind. Her full name is Willow. She gets called Lo. She has survived domestic abuse, and she has military training and is just so bomb. And she's a great strategist, and she's made this home for people who need somewhere to go, usually veterans with PTSD or many other issues. And she's all of this while also reading romance novels all the freaking time and being a secret romantic. And she falls in love with the funniest, most easygoing, charismatic, but also can flip the switch and become a total alpha guy, and I love them. I do. And actually their adopted daughter that is the main character of Counterfeit Love, which I mention all the freaking time. Lo is so smart, and she's able to kick some serious butt, and she's able to do this while still caring about people, even though she sees the worst of humanity all the time. And she's loving, she's caring, she's also just, she's the ultimate leader. She just is, and I love her. And I love her book, and I love her story. That's it. Those are all of my favorite heroines that just popped right up into my head, and they all could probably beat you to a pulp. Maybe not so much Georgia, but I'm sure she would become inventive enough to figure it out. But that's not all there is to them. They also really care for the people in their lives, and I love that. I love that they weren't just one-note characters and that they had many different sides and facets. And I love their relationship with their men. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.